bored. You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky Designs Go. En lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart, Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop, INTAYIAFAY, entire shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/f/Arlene Lorenzo Seville. I'm bored. I don't have electricity in my apartment. I'm a victim of a hate crime. Mostly everyone in my family origins are rapists, murderer, and thieves. They're so disgusting. They steal my homes, they steal my vehicles, they get in the way of me receiving money. They have drugged me in the past and raped me. So disgusting. I'm tying the FBI this post. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that gets in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that stays in my homes without my permission. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicles. You can decapitate everyone that's caused Data and Kehlani to be separate from me. They're just being a joke. They're disgusting. They're like, watch her. She's the muse for the internet and she's gonna die without people giving her money through PayPal. Wow! What else? 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 I'm bored. I'm bored. I miss dating Miss Kehlani. Jane and Kehlani have been with their dad since 2016. I got raped by Michael Norman in 2016. I got raped by Jorge Aviles Gasco in 2016. So I didn't feel safe, so I moved out of my home with Jane and Kehlani and Edgar into a home for myself, Jane and Kehlani. Porque Jorge Aviles seemed to be aggressive towards Edgar when I met him. Like, but why? Qué asco. Ew, estos nenes puertorriqueños todavía no saben ser hombre. Ew. It turned out that I had met him already when he was a child. It's possibly bitter that I haven't pursued him, but he's in a man, so that's why I haven't pursued him. What else? 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 I don't need to have that conversation with him and the 25 illegal hookers that he hires, possibly, that pretend to be me. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. I met him through relatives decades ago. They're just disgusting. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm getting ready to bathe soon. And I'm heading over to the library soon. What else? 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 I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that's caused me to not have electricity in my apartment. What else? What else? What else? Those people that I grew up around want to take credit for my heritage. Ew, in my personal accomplishments. Ew. They're so gross. They're disgusting. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna shop at Target today, possibly, or Nordstrom. Who's gifting me money? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm gonna be at the library all day, sending my GoFundMe campaign to people through Instagram, through Gmail. What else? What else? What else? What else? I miss dating Miss Kehlani. I'm gonna visit Jada and Kehlani in Tampa next week. I'm gonna shop at International Plaza and Bay Street. I wanna eat a burrito. I want to eat at Daily Eats. I want to eat at Green Lemon. I want to shop at Hyde Park Village. I want to visit the library in Tampa. I want to take Jada and Kehlani to Malal Bakery and Amazon Sandwiches. I may want to visit the Crayola Experience again by myself. That's such a great gift to be able to attend that place. I saw how crayons are made on Sesame Street years ago. And I said to my parents, like, I want to see those here, me. So they said, maybe one day, maybe one day. So I took myself to the Crayola factory experience at Florida. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And I missed some sandwiches twice in a day that day. I possibly had different sandwiches too. And fries first, and then sorditos with my other sandwich, or the other way around. And didn't get money to complain about that very lovely. Neither did I get. But I was very much pleasantly surprised that I said, "Can we eat here?" Oh, but that's also a thing. Like I'm always caregiver that partakes. So when one becomes they can't object naturally. It's like, why wouldn't we? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, so it was yummy. We ate there twice that day at the Florida Mall. I always park near the H&M. I think of for 21. I love seeing the display outside of from my vehicle. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to dance at the castle. I want to eat pizza at Hotel Ybor City. I want to stay at Hotel Aja. I want to stay with Jenny in Kailani Epicurean Hotel. I want to take Jada and Kailani shopping to the outlets at Wesley Chapel and the shops at Wiregrass. And I want to eat. Did I ever say a brew? I also want to eat at Burger 21. I love the fries and the milkshakes there. What else? What else was I saying? A turkey burger there. I think it had avocado on it. Some sort of thing. It was good. What else? What else? Oh, I miss those salmon patties from Trader Joe's. I miss having a kitchen and money to cook in. I used to eat those with salmon and roasted vegetables, mainly sweet potatoes, onions, garlic. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I miss roasting potatoes. And I miss getting dessert. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Yeah, my family version is so disgusting. It caused my starvation. Then they think that people are gonna give them applause on the internet. They're stupid. They're so gross. They're embarrassing. What else? 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 And I purposely missed so there's no standard. La Iglesia Católica solamente to remind us where children are born from. And we've been illegally prostituting ourselves, trying to make ourselves more important than the dollar. For if we don't have any heritage with that. Ew, they're disgusting. They're basura. They're so gross. Ew, 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 ew. So I'm seeking the death penalty for a lot of people in my family, of more than hundreds of people, thousands of people, including their relatives, neighbors, and colleagues, and classmates from when I attended school. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. Anyways, highlight of the internet, target on the internet, for real. Possibly like not to a lot of people's likings. Like, you did not just shop for just diapers at Target. Pero since when Target sells online, I feel like I remember that happening and being excited about it. What else? What else? What else? What else? Trader Joe's is one of those things that I heard decades ago that there's a directive that said that they won't evolve with the internet or the technological features like that to make it an experience for people to visit. And or other people also say it eliminates human trafficking because then people are obligated to have a vehicle or money for transportation to get to Trader Joe's. My family were just so girls that they even ignore that, and they traffic me into poverty to $0. They live in Barbie La La Land. They're so disgusting. They're like, I'm a better model than her. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You see that dress there? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I painted 12 better than her. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What else? What else? What else? So they literally traffic me to $0 to be like, she's worth nothing. We can rape her now. Their wishful thinking doesn't become a reality. They're just girls. I've said that decades ago. I'm bored. I am bored. Who's gifting me money today? You can give me money in person through PayPal. It's AR Blue Sky. Blue Sky Designs Go en lo que estoy pensando. Straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Art Shop. INTAYIAFAY. I am Tire Shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/f/Arlene Lorenzo. You can decapitate Liam Baker. That's right to take me hostage in 2020 through Facebook and Messenger. So I go on saying, guys, Facebook and Messengers. They're disgusting, but you saw that. I'm like, I'm hungry, I don't have money. And he's like, baby, publicly on a post. I'm like, yeah, kill him now. That was in your queue. Dear police station, to kill Liam Baker right away. Ew. They think that I'm gonna confer for them to bully me so that I kill myself. Oh, so because I'm the muse for the internet, as if the technology was already there. So projects get released, issues get solved. They thought that they would get me to live kill myself. Oh wow, they're disgusting. I'm tagging the FBI in this post. Ew, but the people that ew, did you see how disgusting they are? Yeah, in the meantime, what else? There's people on the internet that have Instagram accounts with pictures of what looks like dirty toilets and it's plain. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. So that's why 2020 I was like, guys, I'm bored. People are like, no, let's do so much. So not that like I have a lot of people, and then with my motivational speeches, I have the government gauge and be like, we don't need that many Sallys in office right now. Doing the cheerleader pep talk at the moment. So those people get severance packages for the most part. Yeah, trust they live a healthy life. Stocks, 401ks, so they cut that. So they're like, yeah, finally she's so well. And I can go do my real job is surfing or nothing at home. Serving pain too, serving pain. Anyway, so how about this for an internet legend? Those people that I grew up around are trying to rape me and thing. So they caused my starvation videos on facebook.com/AirBlueSky. And you've heard my sibling. What else? 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 You can decapitate when you will Lorenzo Sabelo. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo. Receive money. Down Oscar se hace pasar por me is disgusting. Does he still enter nightclubs and gives my name instead of his? And people are like, dude, that's not your name. Like, if you would just be yourself, really. What else? What else? What else? Porque a lot of people are like, what's his potential if he would just be himself? None to me, so that's why I seek the death penalty for him. He's disgusting to me. What else? And they hosted people while Alex was wearing a onesie and say, well, I didn't have the energy to procreate with a girl or any other person that for me and getting in the way of me receiving money and raping me. They're just disgusting. They're basura. What else? What else? What else? What else? They're embarrassing. They're so gross. Sí, que ande capitulando el capizano es ese tipo, un cuero, una basura, una asquerosidad. Es un puerco, una mierda. I'm talking that bearing spoons. Should I take a nap? I'm gonna be so tired. I'm gonna wanna nap for the time watch TV. What else? What else? In the meantime, Casey Lillian has the house that Andrew wants to brag about. Isn't he a pastor? Ew, Stu. Ese tipo de un asco. He steals from me and then he wants to brag that any cuero that suck his dick has a great life and everything that she needs. Es un asco. He's an embarrassment. Una basura. Ew, 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 ew. He's so gross. Blue sky, the signs go, lo que estoy pensando, straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo art shop, INTAYIAF art shop. My GoFundMe campaign is gofundme.com/f/Arlene Lorenzo. Anyways, I can't help but laugh at the people that I grew up around. They're so disgusting. They're basura for the most part. Y una gente jíbara, asquerosa, puerca, cafre que viola, mata y roba. They're disgusting. They're so gross. Ew, ew, ew. In the meantime, I need new teeth. I need to see a dentist. I haven't gone in a dental clinic visit to clean my teeth in more than 5 years, and I'm used to paying for that service with dollars in the United States. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. What else? You can decapitate Germanos Carrero, steals from me, steals from Jada, steals from Kirmani. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, those people that I go from are so disgusting. They want to rape me, so they think that the rest of the planet is gonna be like, da un asco. They're disgusting. They're so embarrassing. Those people that I grew up around for the most part. They're embarrassing. So gross. Ew, 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 ew. Dan un asco. Dan un asco. They're basura. What else? 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 I'm bored. A lot of people that I grew up around makes them by the age of 2. Like when speaking of milestones, and by the age of 2, I almost released the internet for the. But that I've been told is due to circumstantial, situational inheritance. Yeah, but I'm talking about like emotional health of a lot of people that I grew up around. I think I had already bragged about that once, or people made me brag about it once. And then was it Albert that came out to belittle me? And I'm like, where does he come out from or he didn't? What else? What else? What else? What else? Esos tipos son unos puercos. Ellos se la maman a cualquiera, literalmente. Any prostituta ilegal. They're illegal prostitutes themselves. They're so girls. They're sex addicts. They're porn addicts. They're so embarrassing. So when I was growing up, he was always like talking shit about me to my face. Ew, ew, and then crying that I would marry. That was cool. That was sort of. Ew. Oh, wait, when I had that point from the video, I think this is gifting. I haven't been there in a while. What else? 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 I'm bored. And who decides? Not necessarily what influences people to eat, so my family origin causes my starvation just out of retaliation because they're just dumb, they're stupid, they're gross, they're embarrassing, they show it publicly too. In Aguado, Puerto Rico, decades ago, and other places that I visited, and on the internet, they're embarrassing. Una hipocresía asquerosa. And just because we were Facebook friends doesn't mean that we were friends or that we're friends. It's hilarious how you can tell the difference of my emotional maturity and the lack of theirs too. In 2020, ew. They're so embarrassing. They're so gross. Ew, 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 ew. In the meantime, I already texted Jaden Kimani this morning. What else? And I listened to some songs from Pandora. Charged my phone at the library yesterday. Anyways, I'm gonna take a nap possibly before I bathe and more shower. And I'm heading here to Buenos Aires possibly for a while. The library opens at 12.